Good morning, everyone. We are going to get started with our full body workout. So taking a moment just to get into our bodies, find yourself in a child's pose, splitting the knees wide, sinking your hips back towards your heels as your toes tap together, and reach those fingertips out long, finding some length through the side waist. And just a moment to feel the breath move in, maybe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can turn the head from side to side. Just a nice place to start before we really get into all that muscle activation. We'll bring some weight into our hands and take a little baby press up here. The heels can lift towards the glutes, and just wash that backwards and forwards, feeling the shoulders get a little weight bearing. Feel a little connection to your belly as you draw yourself forwards and backwards. And then we'll move on to our backs, drawing those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. And then offer up some circles through the knees. Just see what's happening through the lower back this morning. You could even split the knees from one another, getting a little more movement through the hip joint. We'll send those arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Give those ankles and wrists a little rinse as you make some circles here, one way, then the other way. And then we'll feel lengthening through our lower back as we come into a happy baby. You can rock from side to side. You can even grab behind the knees if the feet seem a little far. And then we'll bring the feet down and take a wash through those knees, rolling across the glutes, getting a little twist. Again, just seeing what's happening through the lower back. And with that little massage through the glutes, enjoy it now, because we're going to fire up our glutes with our first set of glute activation here. Finding your feet hips distance from one another. Lengthen the tail towards your heels. Feel a slight engagement through your belly. And we'll start with our parallel feet hip lifts, nice and slow. So as you exhale, press your hips towards the ceiling, and then just lower to a hover. So a nice slow rhythm to kind of get into our bodies this morning. Feel that grounding sensation through the legs and that nice squeeze at the top of your hip lift. And take your time here. There's no need to rush these. We're really feeling those hamstrings firing up. Certainly the glutes and the quads will work as well. And that nice exhale at the top helps recruit the abs as well to support that back body lift. It may have been a long time since you've done these, so just settle into the work. Try not to wear the work in your face, so soften through the jaw. Yeah, that's it, Sav, you got it. We'll take these slow pace parallel leg hip lifts for 5. Let's go for 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips lifted. Adjust your feet accordingly. We're simply lifting and lowering the heels. So when I say adjust your feet, making sure those knees do stack over those heels so you're not jamming through your knees at all. Yeah, that's it, Martha. Nice work. Tailbone lengthens. Again, softening through the jaw. Good morning. Squeezing as you lift and keeping some engagement even as you lower. Fantastic, Richard. You got it. Checking in with that tightening through the face. Where can you soften? Keep that work isolated to those glutes. Let's finish these in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come super high on your tippy toes. You may need to walk your feet in a little closer towards your glutes. And with very little drop through the hips, you're focusing on that upward lift, and you're taking your lifts at a double time pace. So squeezing the whole time. Yeah, that's it, Amanda, you got it. Pulse, 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 very little drop. You should be able to feel those glutes firing the whole time. Maybe a little gentle reminder, tap to the glutes. Yeah, that's it, nice. Nice grabbing there, I love it. That was very demonstrative. Keep going, guys. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Again, check in with your breath, check in with that tightening of the jaw. We're in the home stretch of this first set, so let's finish these in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, hips. Lower them down. Give your knees a little squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side. That's it. Let's turn those toes out. Heels are slightly in. We'll do that same pattern through the heels, but we're just going to start with wide-legged in this shape. So heels stay down and nice slow pace to begin with. So with the toes turned out and the heels slightly in, we're getting some work through the outer hips, the glute med. And those adductors get a chance to fire up as well. Same principle of the tailbone lengthening and that sharp exhale at the top. Yeah, it looks fantastic, Jeannie. You got it. Stay with this engagement even as you lower, so you're not just dropping haphazardly. Nice work, that's it. You got it, Annabelle. Let's take these slow pace wide-legged bridges. We'll finish them up in 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips lifted and we'll alternate our heel lifts and lowers. So you have to stay lifted the whole time through the hips and just swap out which heel drops and which heel lifts. So you might feel a little extra something on that lifted heel as you walk your wide-legged bridges. Yeah, fantastic, Anna, you got it. Settling into the work, settling into the sensation of that booty burn. Embracing it. Yeah, bro, that's it. Ooh-wee. And we'll walk out this wide-legged shape. We'll finish in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, they're singing. Come nice and high on both tippy toes. Heels are lifted and pulse from here. So this is where they really start to scream. Embrace it. We've got it. Tailbone lengthens. Yeah, fantastic, Philly. You got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, maybe feeling both glutes firing. That's it. Yeah, that's it, Greg. You got it. Squeezing. Staying true to the full minute work here, guys. Halfway through, or do you not want to hear that? Keep going. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Henry. Squeezing the whole time, guys. Stay with your breath. Lengthen through the tail. Soften through the face. And we'll finish these in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. Maybe a little tap of the glutes just to give a little fascial release there. And then we'll bring our feet together. We're winging out our knees wide. Heels are an appropriate distance towards your torso so you don't feel anything through the knees here. And butterfly bridges. Let's take these nice and slow. Again, can you lengthen through the tailbone here? Finding as much height as you possibly can, given that the feet are in this position. So shining open through those adductors, squeezing at the top and a little release to lower. Yeah, nice work. Keep going. That's it, Barry, you got it. Let's finish our slow pace butterfly bridges. We'll go for 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips here. Finish out strong. So little pulse in your butterfly bridges, guys. It's the last thing that we have to do in our hip lift. So make it count. Check in with your alignment. Nothing through the lower back as you lengthen that tail. Strong through your belly to support this lift. Yeah, fantastic. You got it, Martha. Keep going, keep going. Woo-wee. Commit to this last little blast here. Let's finish in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Lower it down, hug those knees in towards the chest, rocking from side to side. Great work, you guys. So with that hip lift work done, we're going to move into our planks and targeting our tubular core, so working our way around. We'll start on our right side forearm. You could also come up to your right side hand if you prefer that. The left foot is going to stack in front. Heels, hips, and shoulders are all in one line, and we'll take the scoop under halfway through our minute hold. You can always come down to that right knee, but let's see how it goes as we shoot the left arm high. It hoists us away from that right shoulder, so we're not collapsing there. And we're targeting this right side oblique. So strong to get that distance from that right hip to the mat. Yeah, it looks great, you got it. Again, if you're finding that you just might need a little support with that bottom leg down, offer that up. Stay with your breath, looks so good, you guys. Here's our halfway mark, so you can either stay stationary, or if you'd like to add that rotation through the upper back, it's an arcing movement through that top arm. Nice and smooth while you keep those hips lifted. You're not dropping down. Yeah, fantastic. So smooth this morning. Looks great, Billy, you got it. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll find more work through our core by targeting our extensors. So we're coming onto our bellies, and we're going to do little parachute lifts. So the arms come out at a 90-degree angle. We lift the chest and the belly, and lift the chest and the legs, and then we just hover down a few centimeters. So for 30, find a lift on an inhale, and then slow lower exhale. So those muscles that support the spine are firing to lift as much of your front body away from the mat. You might feel your backs of your legs firing. Stay with your breath. It helps support the lift and the slow, controlled lower. Yeah. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll take a child's pose to rinse through that before setting up for our forearm plank hold. So sinking those hips gingerly back towards the heels, forehead can come down. Just breathe into the back body here. And then we'll prepare for a 90-second forearm plank hold. That may sound a little overwhelming if it's been a while. So you can always come on down to your knees, no worries. Let us begin though. The clock will start and then we'll get into it, right? Who are we kidding? Press those feet away. Find some distance between the feet. You don't want to be too narrow through the legs. Might get a nice little calf stretch, but that's really going to fire up through the quads and help support this lift through the center. So stay true to where your hips are in space. They're not sagging through the middle. So you almost want to think about drawing those hip points towards those lower ribs. And avoiding any drop into the shoulder girdle. You don't want to collapse there, but feel some energy pressing into those forearms. Almost like you're doming a little bit through the upper back. Lengthening through the tailbone, firm up through the legs, be so solid, and we're already halfway through. Looks amazing. That's it, Henry, you got it. Softening through the jaw. Can you just let that breath wash over you and support? So take stock how you're feeling. Does it make sense to drop to your knees? You still get plenty of work. Can you relax through the brow? Yeah, that's it, Annabelle, you've got it. So strong. Recommit to that leg strength, guys. Believe it or not, we only have 10 more seconds. Come back to your breath. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. We'll take a little child's pose there. Give yourself that little break. And we'll come back to that back extension work through our little floating parachutes. So setting up for 30 seconds here. Here we go. Can you really fill up the chest with breath? Maybe get another rib away from the mat. Go with it, Martha. Yeah, nice. That was a long rest in between. Oh my God, it's so good to have you. Stay with it, guys. Nice pacing, strong through those legs. Last 3, 2, 1. Rinse it on out. Take your child's pose. We'll prepare to finish up our planks on our left forearm. It'll be the right foot that stacks in front, and take those modifications where you need to by dropping to that left knee if that's what you need. But here we go. We're on for a full minute here, and we'll take that rotation at the second half of our minute. Press into your feet. Press away from that left shoulder. Looks fantastic. And strengthening through that left side oblique. And here we go, we're at the halfway mark. So here's that thoracic rotation while keeping the hips lifted. So if you are compromising the strength through that left side oblique to get the rotation, then come on down to that left knee. Still getting plenty of work. Yeah, that's it, Jeannie, nice. Taking stock of your shoulder health as well is very important. Yeah, Richard, nice. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Come on down, folks. That was really nice work. We're gonna get into our timed work now for our abs. So we're doing 4 rounds of abs, and we're doing 4 exercises each. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Pretty straightforward. First crunches is around the world. So you're going for a left side crunch, a center crunch, a right side crunch, and you take it back and forth around the world. You can lift the heels away from the mat as long as you're honest with what's going on through the lumbar spine. So if bringing the heels down makes more sense, then do that. Our next one is a right and left side. We're gonna weight down one of the legs. We'll start with the left leg long, right leg on top, and take a little flamingo crunch here. So it'll be a little stronger than our around the world. See how you go. And then we'll swap out the legs for the 3rd round. And then we're finishing up our sit-ups with a crossed ankle full body sit-up. So we'll start the first round with the right leg crossed over, sit all the way up, reach towards your toes, and slow lower back down. So there is a nice little engagement through the inner thighs to help you lift. See how we go, shall we? 4 rounds. First one, around the world crunches. Get that mental preparedness, we got it. 20 seconds of work. Here we go. So right side, left side, center. Use your exhale to lift your back body away from the mat rather than relying on your fingers pulling your head up. 3, 2, 1, change. Let's cross that right foot on top of the left thigh, and we'll come into our flamingo crunch. Here we go. So everything joins together, chest towards those lifted legs. Slow lift and lower of that leg as you really engage through the lower belly. Yeah, it looks fantastic, Sav. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Let's swap out the legs. Left foot crosses on top of right thigh. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Crunch it on up. Yeah, fantastic. Use that exhale. Nice work, Nicole. Stay with it. Three, 2, 1. Change. Finishing up this first round, it's right leg, right ankle crosses over the left. Arms reach back behind you in a full body sit-up. Here we go. So squeezing those ankles towards one another may give you a little bit more grounding to help you lift. So not relying too much on momentum. Yeah, keep going. Nice work, everyone. 3, 2, 1. And we're finished. Whew. With 1 round. 3 more to go. Let's find our around the world. Here we go. So again, heels can be grounded, or if you can really keep that integrity of pinning your lower spine to the mat, perhaps stacking the knees over the hips is how you want to take your crunch. 3, 2, 1, change. Right foot crosses on top of left thigh. Flamingo. Here we go. So really solid through the center to join the legs towards the chest. Same idea, you're not pulling yourself up with your hands, but using that exhale, so targeting not only your upper abs, but your lower abs with this leg work. Change. Right leg, send it long. Left foot on top. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes, so strong, I love it. That's it, Jeannie, nice. Taking these at your own pace. 20 seconds means you can get as many or as few in as you like. 3, 2, 1, change. Let's find that crossed ankle sit up, left ankle crossing on top of the right. Fill up with breath as you reach arms overhead. And here we go. Yeah, nice and slow pace. How controlled can you be on the descent? Fantastic, Sally. You got it. Stay with it. Change. Halfway through our ab set. It's good words, right? We'll take around the world crunches. Here we go. So if you've been keeping the heels grounded, maybe you experiment with lifting them. Avoiding bringing the thighs in too close. You want to keep those knees stacked over the hips. But if there's any sort of tug through the lower back, you can certainly ground those heels. Change. Flamingo, right leg over left. Breathe, prepare, 2, 1, here we go. How's that exhale working for you? Again, working at a pace you can maintain for 20. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Swap out the legs. Left leg on top of right thigh. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, that's it, Greg. So compact as you join thighs to your upper body. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, change. Coming back to the right ankle, squeezing on top of the left. Full body sit up. Here we go. Taking stock. What's your energy level like? Do you need to slow it down? Can you get another rep in? Yeah. Nice. 3, 2, 1, change. One more round. Finishing up this set with around the world crunches at the top. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Committing to that oblique crunch from side to side. Committing to that back body lifting as you come through the center. Fantastic. That's it, Amanda. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Right side flamingo. Cross it over the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you get a sneaky little outer hip stretch too. Maybe flex through the feet and you might feel that even more. Oh yeah. Nice crunching. That's it, Barry. You've got it. How's that exhale serving you? Change. Let's find that left foot, cross on top of the right thigh. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yeah, finishing strong. Good breathing. 3, 2, 1, change. We've got that left ankle crossing on top of that right to finish out this set for abs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, try not to rush these too much. I want you to focus on that slow descent. Lots of control there. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Sally, you got it. 3, 2, 1, change. That was really good, you guys. Sorry, I wanted to get the speaker going so you could really hear it through the Zoom. So hopefully that'll work this time. For our set of squats, we're gonna go back to doing 4 for 4 in a row. So our first set of squats is a double pulse down. Turn the toes out just slightly, heels slightly in. Double pulse, and then a reach. So you can really feel that level change through the legs. If you wanted to add a balance, you could come to tippy toes as you reach. So double down, and then find that lift. Our upper body work for these 4 rounds are going to be a right knee down, left knee down, but we're taking press-ups. So left leg is going to stay long on the first set, and you take baby press-ups here supported with that right knee down. Our balance work for this first 4 rounds are going to be a lunge, a step back lunge, and then a knee drive. So stepping back long, knee over ankle, and then knee to chest, get some core work as well. And then we'll still swap out the mountain climbers and the wide-legged burpees for the cardio blasts, just to keep it interesting. So we are setting up for our double pulse squats, and then the reach through the arms, turning those toes out. 3, 2, 1. Still having a little audio issue. Hopefully you can hear that timer. Tailbone lengthens, chest lifts. Come on down low. So take your time, feel what needs to support the lowering through the legs, through the hips. Nice work. Coming to that one-legged press-up work, guys. So that right knee is slightly behind the hips, left leg lifted, and you take your press-up work here. I like to draw my elbows in towards my ribs and reach my sternum forward. That's just a little healthier for my shoulders. Belly is engaged, firm through that lifted back leg. Nice work. We're stepping back with the right leg in a low lunge, and then our balance will be the challenge knee to chest. Here we go. So take this at pace where you can really feel that transition of stepping back and then driving the knee forward. And there's a lot of connection to your center here as you travel on your mat. Yeah, that's it, bro. Change. Mountain climbers, our first chance to get that heart rate spike. We'll take opposite knee to opposite elbow. And here we go. So as you drive those knees underneath, find your shoulders stacking over the wrists and you're light through the toes. So take it at a pace you can. Get that little spike in the heart rate. Change. Nice work, guys. So we're gonna do that 3 more rounds. We're coming down low for double squat, and then we're reaching high for the reach. Here we go, we're on the clock. Maybe this round you wanna see what it's like to challenge your balance and come to tippy toes. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Yeah, Barry, you got it. Stay with your breath, tailbone lengthening. Nice, so good. Change. Everyone looks so strong. We'll keep the left knee grounding us. It's the right leg we send long. Draw your belly towards your spine and come into your one knee press up. You're always welcome to take a whole full plank press up if you like. Stay with it, nice work. Yeah, fantastic, Martha. Change. We'll take that left leg back behind us and drive the left knee towards the chest. Here we go. So step back far enough so you really feel that lunge work on the top of that right thigh. See how your left side feels versus your right. So interesting how there's such a difference. Yeah, Annie, that's it. Nice work. So we're interspersing our wide-legged burpees here. Jump them back, walk them back, whatever it does to help you travel. Here we go. At a pace you can maintain. Think light through the feet, think strong through your center, and quicken your pace to get that elevation. Yes, Philly, so good. 3, 2, 1. Change. Alrighty, 2 more rounds of these to go. Toes turn out, heels slightly in, double down your squat, and then reach. Here we go. So can you feel how those legs really fire to get you to lift? Maybe up to your tippy toes. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Henry. I just noticed everyone in the background there, Henry. It's fantastic. Change. I love it. What a beautiful day there. Right knee back down. Left leg, send it back behind you. Here we go. So you're not dropping too far down. There is some integrity through the shoulders. Maybe they only come as far as those elbows. Yeah. That's it. Nice, Barry. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Change. Back to that right leg, stepping back. Right knee to chest. Here we go. Maybe you slow it down to really feel each element of this balance challenge. What helps support the lunge? Maybe stepping a little wider on your mat. Maybe a little more knee to chest as you draw in through the lower belly. Nice. Back to mountain climbers, folks. Set it on up. Maybe you add another rep this session. Oh yeah, maybe you go before the timer. I love it. Keep going. Whew. Hug your navel to the spine to give yourself that clearance. Yeah, fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last round for this set of 4. Finishing our double squat reaches. Here we go. So that little bit of pause, you may feel a little more engagement through the legs. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Annabelle. Squeezing to lift. Nice. And see how it goes on the tippy toes. 3, 2, 1. Change. I love your 4-legged friend joining in the workout. So cute. Left knee is down, right leg soars. Here we go. Can you keep that chest expanding so you get that movement of your breath? Yes, Sav. Fantastic. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last time to step back with the left leg, left knee to chest. Here we go. Fantastic. Slow it on down. Make it a true lunge. Make it a true knee drive. Sometimes as we know we're at the end, we get a little sloppy. Be precise. Change. Good work. Wide-legged burpees. Let's do these. Let's get our heart rate up. 2, 1, and go for it. Yeah. Fantastic. Keep going. Yeah, that's great work, you guys. That's it. Woo-hoo. You guys are on fire this morning. Looks great, Jeannie. Nice light landings. 3, 2, 1. Change. Good work. Nice light landing, Steve. I'm going to set us up for our next set of 4, so have a little water, a little towel off. So our squats for these next 4 are going to be a squat side kick, because I'd love to target more of the glute med. So feet are parallel. They can be a little wider than your hips. You come on down, and then you lift the leg directly out from the hip. And we just swap out the lift. See how vertical we can stay on that lifted side. It's so hard not to lean. For our upper body work, still working those triceps, but we'll orient ourselves in a tricep dip. Fingers are pointing the same direction as your heels, and you double down. Actually, we could do a double lift. Why don't we do that? So you really feel that tricep engage. We'll do a double down. For our balance work, same principle of stepping back with the right leg, but you're just tipping forward onto that left leg and double pulse right leg. Low lunge, and then a little baby airplane with the added leg lift. And we'll carry on with our mountain climbers and burpees. So let us get ready, feet parallel. We're gonna do a squat side kick to start with our squats. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So feel that really juicy part of the outer hip engage. Get the depth in your squat and still going for that level change, maybe trying to stay as vertical as you can, even as that leg kicks away. Change. So we'll take our tricep dips, we'll lower halfway, a little bit lower, and then 1 push to straighten. Here we go. Bending the elbows equally. Feeling that pause may engage that muscle a little bit more to slow you down. Oh yeah, that's it, bro. Find your breath. Change, good work. So just to review, we're still stepping back with our right leg, it's just we're tipping forward on the left and double pulsing lift with that right leg straight. So there's a pivot off those back toes. Ah, that's the balance, right? Coming forward. Keep your navel hugging to your spine to help with that leg lift, to help support that tipping forward. Yeah, that's it, Philly, you got it. Change. Ooh. Coming back to mountain climbers. Do the cross under, do the straight knee if that's better for you, Martha, whatever works. Here we go. Take them at pace. Fired on up. Yeah. Nice, Anna, you got it. Light through those toes. Three, 2, 1. Change. 3 more rounds of those. Squat, and then kick it out to the sides. Maybe you catch your breath in a little squat. Here we go. So that chest stays lifted to help you recover your breath. Keeping that tailbone long and that belly engaged. Yeah, so good. Great work, team outside. Looks great. 2, 1, change. Tricep dips. Double down, 1 to lift. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So the arms are doing the work here, not the hips. Yeah, so really strong through that press. That's it. Looks so good. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. So we'll test that balance on that right leg as we step back with the left and double pulse in that little baby airplane. Here we go. Low lunge, pivot off those back toes, tip forward, and double pulse up. Lots of control. Find your breath, find a point to focus on. Maybe helps with the balance. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Yowza. Wide-legged burpees. Let's get that cardio blast. 3, some energy through the fingers. 2, 1, here we go. Yeah. We are old pros at these. So maybe you're ready to jack up your pace. Yeah, man, keep going. So good. Nice. Light as a feather. Woohoo. Last 3, last 2, 1, change. 2 more rounds. Squat side kick. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, that stability through the standing leg and that nice work through that outer hip of the lifted leg. How's your breath? Great pacing. 2, 1, change. Tricep dips. If you're having any wrist tenderness, you can come to your fist. But here we go, we're on the clock. Maybe slow it down this round. Really feeling that double down. Yeah, nice breath. That's it, Barry, you got it. 3, 2, 1, change. Stepping along with that right leg, double pulsing behind. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So again, try not to deny yourself the length in your stance as you step back. You're getting a nice little extra quad, work through that low lunge. 3, 2, 1, change. Back to our mountain climbers. Hips are honestly in space, not too high. Here we go. Just driving those knees. Keep it going. Yeah, Henry, fantastic. Keep going. Three, 2, 1, change. Last round for this morning. So good. Squat side kick. Yeah, in the home stretch. I love it. Such hard work this morning, guys. Thank you. Great commitment to the end. I love it. Such good depth in those squats. Yeah, Philly. Change. Let's find those triceps working for the last time. Double down, 1 up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, hips are just along for the ride as you bend equally through those elbows. Chest stays lifted. Yeah, Meg, so strong. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Finishing up our balance work with the left leg now drawing back behind us and then double pulsing up. Here we go. Let your breath help you commit to this balance work. Yeah, Martha. So good. Navel to spine. Left quad, or left glute. Oh, change. Wide-legged burpees. We love these. 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Get it on. Yeah, commit to it. Fantastic, Annabelle. Yeah, very nice work. Sab, I love the huge weight. Yowza. That's impressive. So good, you guys. Yeah, bro. Fantastic. Bring it on home, Martha. Yeah, girl. Last 3, last 2, 1. That was so good, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out.